Hey guys, it's Tarkin coming at you with another game of Hollow Knight Silksong. And we're here at the end of the game, but we're looking for, like, more percentages. I don't know if there's going to be any to find down here. Maybe over that way. We can check over there. That's clearly a room that we haven't been to yet, so that's a good place to start. I'm going to get my compass on, though. Ah. Oh. I guess we can just fall into that with the flower now. The more you know. Alright, how do we... There we go. Yeah, we'll just need to go this way. Okay, you can't pogo off of these. It looks like they're the very spiky kind, but we've got that. Ah, yeah. Okay, so there, what happened was it, like, kicked us up a little more than we had planned. Unfortunate, right? There we go. Alright, so if there's anything else here, we die to it, right? So, of course, we're in this room and we don't know what happens now. Oh my! Well, that takes us to the beginning. Guess we'll do that again. Well, that is the way out, you know, so that's important. Here we go. Hey! And we find a thing. What kind of thing? Hey Sid, how are you? Oh, it's going well. We're just looking for stuff, and we find it. It is highly prized by collectors. Okay, so just a collector thing. Alright, is it faster here to die? I mean, probably. Well, we can just do it by accident. That works too. Alright, and I don't think there's a shortcut out. I don't think you can call the little dudes here. Yeah, because we're in the abyss, so we gotta haul all the way up to the top. That's alright. I probably said something when I came down here like, we'll never have to do this again. But of course, since I'm playing the game a little more, now we'll have to do it again. Is your time actually seeing something in Hollow Knight or Silksong? Oh, this game's just wonderful. Most of it, you know, this is like the bleakest it gets, is this area, you know, for lore reasons. This is like, we were just at the end of the game, kind of, and we're crawling out of what's called the Abyss. Hey Chase, how are you? I'm doing just fine. Now I was playing Clair Obscure Expedition 33 earlier today for like, you know, 8.5 or 9 hours. My goodness, what a marvelous game. Like, what a game. Unreal experience, but I elected to take a little bit of a break from it to do this. But we're about to head up to the surface, and then we're just going to explore around and stuff. But yeah, no, Hollow Knight is really, like, Hollow Knight is great. Silksong, so the protagonist in Hollow Knight doesn't talk, and a silent protagonist is great. It can be super great. I love Chrono Trigger way more than the average guy, but there's only so much personality you get from a main character who doesn't chat, you know, and Hornet as a main character is just lovely. But I didn't have, you know, the time playing Hollow Knight before I played this. I just sort of, you know, got to it. But the different environments, it's so awesome. But what we're trying to do right there is like fast travel to a point. But we got these little dudes that'll take us there. They can only go to certain parts of the game. And then they take us to this little guy. Alright, so where do we go? Where do we think something could be? I mean, theoretically, like, there or there, right? Those are places we haven't explored. Because, like, I just feel like we don't need that marker there anymore. Like, haven't we? I mean, we clearly haven't. Oh yeah, the fleas. We could go buy the flea things. We could try to find some fleas. I guess. Go to Mount Fae. Yeah. Haven't been there in ages. Yes, it's amazing. There are parts of it that I hate, like when you die, they take all your money. You can get it back, but you gotta like go back to your bones, and if you die again before then, you lose it. But there's sort of ways around it and stuff. But really beautiful, like the art of it, the sound, the way that the movement and the jumping is. It can be Hollow Knight. I wouldn't consider that tough, not truly. Silksong gets harder than Hollow Knight pretty early on. A great time. It's... For probably the rest of my life, I'll be comparing games to this when it comes to, like, how it feels to move in an action game. It's really something special. This game is not your average, you know, thing. It's, you know, I've been playing games my whole life, right? And playing Silksong and, like, Hollow Knight for the first time, especially, like, just, like, realizing all of the dreams. Very much like how playing like Baldur's Gate 3 was a very inspiring experience for me, and in terms of like the achievements of my dreams of what was possible in an RPG. Like Hollow Knight and Silksong to a very great extent achieved like what I thought was possible in the 2D action game. Like they're really something special. They can be frustrating at times. There's a section in this game that I hate. And maybe if I become a much older and more mature person, I'll see like the value in its existence. But right now, I'm just like, it was a mistake. But a really, really great game. Will this ancient spirit fight me? No, it won't. But this area was a place I thought I'd never have to go again. Because, you know, there's only a thing at the top to get. But, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, the thing at the top is what makes it easier to move around here. Can we just go up this way now? Because the first time we did it, we, like, could get cold. But we got rid of the you can get cold thing and of the you can get hit by a double jump, but I guess Ow. Alright, are we even going in the right direction? We've got to be, right? Yeah, because you go up this way and then through that way, and that's the way, I think. Are you joking? It's so much harder to do now. There we go. Rough. I'm so graceful. Alright, so can we get to this bench? Probably. Alright, here's mostly just parkour. They also have enemies. This is the least enemy-full part of the game. So what was going on here, we got an item to where we don't get cold. We used to get cold here, so you were being very pressured to move from place to place, or you would get too cold and die. But I would say it's mainly their enemies all over the place, and there's a lot of parkour type challenges and stuff as well, but there are lots of enemies. I would consider this like a boss-based game, right? Like there are platforming challenges, and then there are a lot of enemies, but we're like at this desolate mountain sort of thing. So like it's super cold here, and like they're bugs like that are in the game. It's insects, grubs, snails, you know, fleas, that kind of thing. It's all bugs, basically. And so, you know, when it's cold up here, you know, a lot of them don't get out. But yeah, but you run through zones and you fight bosses. You get, you know, special, you know, stuff. It's the genre's called Metroidvania, you know, like Metroid or Castlevania, which I didn't play the Metroid games super extensively. I played like Super Metroid on a ROM or whatever. And Enemy has done this, but I did play the Castlevania games a good bit. But yeah, and it's just named, you know, for the fusion of those ideas. So, you know, you run around, you get your stuff, you find upgraded abilities, and you know, get in adventures. And as you go, you get more movement abilities. So like when you start out the game, You know, you can't dash, you can't double jump, you don't float, you know, you don't have all of these things, and you gradually get them as you go. Alright. That water's still very cold, though. Alright, so... You know, it occurs to me very frustratingly that I could have just, like, zoomed up into the air. Like, that's a thing we could have done. Not from here. Okay, what are we doing down here? Alright. The flea's there, so how do we get there? But, like, I could have just, like, jumped up into the air with the needle teleport thing, maybe. You know, I keep forgetting I have that. Ow. Oh, you know, that brought us to the top, and... No, I would say what I like most about this game is the bosses and stuff. Just kind of funny because I'm always complaining that your reward for doing well on a boss is that you don't get to fight him anymore and you gotta, like, run around again. Okay, so where is this little dude? Oh, over there, right? Naturally. Haha, yes. Alright, so we rescue that one. Hooray! Literally the greatest. Where are my bones? Oh no. You know, I was gonna teleport out, but I don't know where solid land is. I hate everything. You know, we could just die, that'd be quicker. Can just die. So, like a lot of games, you know, it has like a percentage thing, and I guess there's a couple more quests to do. Oh, so there'll be a boss thing there returning to the stage. Okay, yeah, we could do that. That'd be fun. But yeah, I'm just like going around trying to find, you know, stuff and but this promises to be a boss fight, I think. And I can introduce you to my favorite person. Although, if you play, you'll meet them too. Of course, when I say person, I mean they're a bug. But you know, they're all people in the game, right? There are bugs that are people, and there are bugs that aren't people. And this is a bug that's a person. Their name is Sherma. They don't always dress like this, but they do now. And they sing a little song. And he's just wonderful. He's my absolute favorite. when you first meet them in the game, spoilers, but they're like at a gate that's shut, and they're playing the little chime and singing their little song, and then like when you open the gate, they think that like their song opened the gate, and I just loved them ever since. But it's not just me and you love Sherma, everybody loves Sherma. It's the most like mainstream of all of my beliefs, is that Sherma is excellent. Alright, so where did we want to go to the stage? Where was that? Right there. Cunningly marked on the map with the words, the stage. That's good. And of course, like, you know, you gotta get all the fast travel points. It's not quick to move around this game for a while. Wait, no, not there. Gotta remember the plan. We're going to... Which one? Oh, this one. And then going left and then up. Got it. I have occasionally got a sense of direction, but not often, right? Not often. But, like, just listen to this music. Like, isn't that good? And, like, the layering of the backgrounds is so, like, gorgeous. There are so many zones in this game that are just perfectly done. When you hit the bells, if I had the sound effects louder, they have little chimes on them. And then, like, you have, like, the whole screen in the background, and, like, the layering of the dimensions there, where, you know, like, you have just so much depth there, and I forget all the time that it's, like, at the scale of bugs. Alright, so these guys are, like, powered up for Act 3, but just to give you an idea of what it looks like, you know, when we're fighting, you know, they shoot their little laser beams. It's mainly dodge-based. You can parry some attacks, but it's just, like, attacking into them at the right time. And then there are, for lack of a better word, like, spells, you know, to, I don't actually know how to do them. I never do them. Can I figure out how to do them? Alright, I don't actually know how to do the spells. I might not have had enough energy to do it. But anyway. But I think we're gonna go in here, and oh, the stage is different. You, might or mourner, fell fated chosen, left to last. This guy is a star. He's called Trobbio, or he was. We've already defeated him. I guess this is his reincarnation. So relent, submit. The fatal blow was struck. Fair Farloom wails its end. We, woe-befallen few, remained. Let us join here at last and show our fires fierce. Together to share our kingdom's pain. Feel it scorch our shells and know clear its suffering, its sorrow. God, I love this game. Good stuff. Trobbio? Tormented Trobbio. Alright. Nope, not like that. I haven't done this fight before. I am likely to lose it. Alright, there's that and that. Just trying to stay alive long enough to see some of the moves. Alright, so there's that and that. Air move there. Yeah, of all the bosses in the game, he has certainly the most flair and showmanship. But with a short run back, we'll be right ready to fight again. I lost to this guy plenty on the first time that we fought him before he got these souped up abilities, so it's pretty quick to run back. Alright, single point contact damage, that's good. Double point. Oh, no, 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 not like this. Not like this. Oh, this music's so good. No, 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 no. Take in so much. I don't deserve to rule the world. With a steel chair. Say the song is so dramatic for books. Well, the stakes are very high, you know. So the very beginning of the game, like, Hornet is a character in Hollow Knight who is, like, you know, a mysterious and enigmatic, awesome bug who alternately hinders and helps our hero in the first game. And the very beginning of this game is her being captured, put into a cage, and being brought to the citadel at the top of you know, this area of Farloom. And she's like, oh, you picked the absolute wrong bug. Y'all could not have made a bigger mistake. You know, she goes all the way off. And this is that story. But even among the pretty, like, dramatic happenings that are happening here, because it's a matter of, you know, life and death, false and reclaimed gods, you know, pilgrimages that lead to nothing, you know, great despair. The fact that it is, like, bugs that are engaging in these things, like, does not lower the stakes at all. But even among those considerations, Trobbio is one dramatic bug. None of the other ones live on a stage. Ah ha ha ha. Oh, that was clumsy. So clumsy. Alas. Alright. Do we swap our abilities? If so, what? No, all of these are bad. We'll swap that one for, I don't know, literally nothing. Yeah, doesn't matter. Speed seems fine, yeah. I just always use the same stuff. There's all these options in the game, and I don't really have a lot of them. People are always like, why don't you use this tool? And I'm like, I don't even know what that word means. But maybe this guy will give me one. I don't think so. Because no one says, you get it from beating that guy. I have no idea what we get for this. Besides that, the joy of listening to the song until we win. Oh, no, no, no. Bad, bad, bad. Alright, avoided that, though. You can knock those purple explosive fireworks away from you. We get a heal. Oh, man. We lose the silk. And he gets the contact damage on us. Nice. You get a heal, a stagger, 4 hits in the corner, over, under. It's gonna be another phase soon, it's gotta be. Well, not if I keep on walking into the damage, there doesn't have to be oh, no, no, no. Not if I walk into the damage, there doesn't have to be another phase. Alright, there's our heal. And there's the phase. No. What a theme song, though. No one. Nope. No, he got me. He got me. Guess he came after that just to get revenge. Maybe. So all of like the black threads that are everywhere, that's the third act of the game. Which so I don't want to do spoilers, but basically, you know, the world changes. So there's like an in-game reason why a bunch of they were already like potentially being controlled, but now, you know, there's a reason why they're getting this souped up version. But coming back from the dead because somebody else upstaged you is very Trobbio. He like gets all sassy, he turns around, he's got like his like feather coat, right? Alright, we need to quit getting underneath him there. That's clumsy. Why don't I do it again? That'd be smart. I'll do it twice to prove how much I listen to myself. Oh, come on. Alright, we still got a heal there, though. And there, we dash into some damage. Reasoning, really, that I would have gotten hurt worse by not doing it. Yeah, got him. Oh, no, you're joking. Look at me celebrating and dying. Beyond the grave. Are you kidding? Are you joking? Robbed. Let's see if he's still dead. Well, let's do it again. That's what I get. That's what I get for thinking I won. It's not the first time this game has slow rolled me. It is the first time I've lost a boss kill to it, though. Alright. One more time with feeling. Oh, man. Hitbox on that bigger than I expected, and now we're down to 1. Oh, I think we're about to die. Yep. Oh, that's too funny. How much longer before we get another kill? Oh, me. You know, I did say that the worst part of this game is beating the boss because then you don't get to fight him anymore. And, well, guess it proves the lie there. More Trobbio! Aw. When it goes blue like that, it means I don't take damage because of this item that I have that makes me very lucky. It's a great item. It'll even, like, it removes all the instances of the damage, so even if it's, like, double damage or triple, there's some things to do triple. But, you know, nothing will save you from just being bad. Nothing can. He stepped on my face again. Why do I let him keep landing on me? I'm like, oh, I'll go underneath him. That'll be a good way to get some damage in. It won't. It won't. I let him step on me again, and then I healed underneath the damage. Bad, bad, bad. I'm bad, and I should feel bad. And then I dove into that. Oh, agony of agonies. Really, it's just like, oh, I can come in there and get a hit. Because it's like, oh, if he's going to attack sideways, but, you know, if he falls, hardly safe. But there's like lots of different ways to play Hollow Knight and Silksong. I'm bad. I don't know what I'm doing. I beat the first game. I beat like the true ending. I didn't like cast any spells on the boss. And everybody told me the whole time. They're like, learn to play. And I'm like, no. I want to do my own brand of sumo. I want to be a hero my way. And I was. It worked. Are we taking contact damage at the beginning from doing that? I think so. Oh, man. Oh, man, really? But we backed off of that one. Oh, and then we walked into that. Not so good. Plenty of time for the heal, though. Plenty of time to walk into that. Yeah, heal was worth it. Self, good job, Self. Alright. Okay, that was almost like getting in for some damage. That, however, was a very good run of damage. Our weapon aspect swings super quick, so, like, when we get in, like, 5 damage, like, that's... Sometimes it can even crit, but, like, most things swing slower, so it's really a lot that we're getting done when that happens. Probably doesn't have too many more hits left in him. No, no, no. Okay, they almost got me again. Okay. You can't see it because I had to run away, but he was there screaming as he went away there. Okay, so he almost got me again. I think, yeah, like, my face was covering up where he was, but he was like, ah, I die, ah, me. You know, he was really hamming it up. So be it, impudent louse, deny our kingdom's agony. Refuse its touch upon your fickle shell. Carve your hapless path, stalk and strike and fight. But know your fate. Your foe is fate herself, and she has risen raging. I haven't read this dialogue before. The words sort of jump in my head sometimes. I don't transpose letters, but I do flip whole words around when I read them. I'm like, would it be a different poetry this way? All right, so we grant the wish. Hello, Winty. How are you? And what do we get? A dark mirror. Okay, so that is now a 2-part mirror, I guess. So it used to do some damage, and now I guess it does more. So that's cool. Alright. Well, that's a %. We could try to find, like, that one, I guess, or something. Give us an opportunity to go see another zone, too. But hey, that's at least some kind of %. Alright, so we can run over there and try to find out how to get there. Yeah, easy win the second time. Ridiculous. Totally ridiculous. Maybe we go to the top of the slab and try to fly and see if anything's up there? Alright, up the central thing and then left or right, either way. Got it. And by got it, I mean I will check the map 18 more times between now and then. Oh yeah, that's there. Kill him through the floor like a gentleman. Yes, we just beat Trobbio the second. Trobbio the second. Not first Trobbio. We'd beaten him some time ago. But I thought maybe something could be up here. Nope, doesn't look like it. I already tried this before. I don't recall. Alright, so probably not anything up there. At least not that I can tell. They don't have like a thing that makes it look like you're supposed to do it or anything. Worth a shot. We'll just call the little dudes up and then we'll get on out of here. Try somewhere else. Like where? Yeah, I guess we can just bounce over to Fleetopia, break the rosary strings, and buy the maps, and then just see what we can do from there. It's at least something to do. Do I have all the crests? No, I do not. I have, you know, I got Wanderer like super early, and then I got Reaper and Beast, but I don't know where the other ones are. Down and all the way across. All right. I love those bugs are my favorite bugs. It's so funny. I love they're just like unapologetically Jaws. I think that's fun. Whoops. I have to collect all the quests. You can get stuff food and stuff. Oh, cool. Oh, whoops. Fortunately, with this fast travel thing, it isn't so annoying to make mistakes like the one I just did where you forget where you're at. We'll just hit this bench anyway, just for speed's sake, because we'll probably die again, right? Should we bring the wreath just so we don't get annoyed? Well, I mean, was there even any biowater stuff on that way? Yeah, there totally was, wasn't there? I die all the time. I'm like really bad at this game, dude. I've lost like 50,000 rosaries probably. Probably about to die here. Probably about to die here. Yep, dying again. Because this is like a thing about me psychologically, is after making any mistake, as far as I'm concerned, like time doesn't even exist again until we're right back where we started. So I can't like learn anything from anything. I never can. All I can do is like hyperventilate, you know, internally, where all the ventilation happens until I get back to where we were. So, like, while the game is supposed to be teaching me lessons, I've never learned a single thing. I just, like, I die, and then I'm like, alright, charge it over everything. And then if I die, then I just do it again, as many times as it takes. See, and now that we're here, and I have, like, we're where we used to be, now I can pay attention again. Oh no! Oh, they got me! I wasn't even thinking about the thing on the roof keeping me prisoner. But I think we got far enough now. Yeah, we made it! Wish they had a fast travel place here at Fleetopia. But yeah, I got like a ton of... I got 7 lockets, but I was just, you know, like... I don't even, like, you know... I figured I would wait until I got, like, a crest that was cool enough for me to want to put them into. These are cute. Yes, they are wonderful. And then we can get, alright, so 270 for some more fleas. I just carry around a bunch of money on a string. Yeah, you know, this game does make you say things like, oh, what an adorable flea. I sure hope they all find their way home. Alright, so one there, one there. One there. I guess we've gotten most of them. There's one there. Sure. And one directly above there. Let's go hunt for that one right now, why don't we? Aha! Alright, so that guy's a lot harder to get to, probably, before you can double jump. You probably gotta go through this whole room, right? The fire falling from the sky. But, you know, that's the benefit of waiting this long. Alright, put him in a bag. He's done. That one's taken care of. Alright, and then that one, I guess we'll try to get that. Yeah, far fields up a little bit. Already defeated Lost Lace? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did that the last session I did. Yep. You know, it took me not as many as I thought it would, but, you know, a good few handfuls of fights. Plenty of attempts. I finally figured out, though, you know, how the game cheated and how to deal with it. You just gotta sit still, and then it can't teleport on top of you. That's the key. Alright, so straight up and then over to the right at Pilgrim's Rest. Which fight is my favorite? Oh, what a good question. I think First Sinner was super excellent. I really like Carmelita, but I think Clockwork Dancers is the best fight in the game. I think as far as like presentation, stylization, the way the music weaves into the fight, I think that one's the best one. I think that fight was something really special. And the more you learn about the story of it, of course, it makes it all the more heartbreaking and moving. Hey Evan, we beat second Trobbio. Alright, so that door opens apparently, but nobody knows how. Oh no, Oddish! Oddish got more powerful than you could possibly imagine. Alright, can we break through the door here? The floor. Doesn't look like it. Alright, so how to get there? Well, that door looks like it opens, you know, but still how to get there, right? So... you're gonna try to learn how to play Clockwork guitar? You should, that would be awesome. It's a cool piece. Aha! Well, this isn't... well, we opened the door. I'm like, this isn't... I didn't find anything. There's not a flea up here. those are my tools. I'm a sting shard man. I feel like that's, you know, it's like who Hornet is, right? And all these other things, that's just like other people telling their own story, but I feel like Hornet would use the one tool the whole game. That's why I do it. I want everything. I do not have curved claw, that is correct. Ah. Okay, how did I get here? Oh. Ah, there it is. No, there it isn't. Okay, I was like, we're gonna find the secret door that's gonna lead us here. No, we're gonna find this wall. Full of wall. That's not a percent. You're not gonna get a percent for finding a wall. Come on, Hornet. Think! Yes, destroy the Oddish in the trap. That'll get us where we need to be. It's not a door that needs a key. It's like a metal clangy one, not a Weaver door. It looks like one that you open with like a big like piston in the ground. Like one of those big brass button things. Alright. Good thing this map marker has been given to me to drive me crazy. Hey Kiara, how are you? But yeah, I'll try to play it a song. I'd feel real silly. I normally play a song to anything in this game. I don't always do it, but yes, I don't. It's not really That'll never get there. Do crests count as percentage? I confess I don't actually know what counts as a percentage at all in this game. I just figured I would do stuff and then that would get me percentages. Oh yeah, we should turn in the Trobbio quest. No, we turned that in the menu and we already got it. Alright, well, if we can't find that one, how about top left hunter's mark? Well, fortunately, we're already there. Ah, gauntlet, fun. Is that it? Is that it? Curve Claw! I guess we were supposed to find it a lot earlier in the game, huh? Hooray! I wonder if we're supposed to buy these things for our bell home. Wow, there's all sorts of new things. Amazing. Alright, well this is gonna help. Alright, so somebody stole Gilly's names. Keepsake. We've got the Pinstress and accept her challenge. We're supposed to destroy void masses. Oh, those were those weird things that I just attacked because I saw them. And I guess there's 12 of them total to get. Interesting. Alright. I'm gonna assume I don't need to do these. And we'll give him this relic. A scrounge. The arcane egg says, no will, no self. shade. Nonsense. They give you some money. I have departed to pay my respects at the graves within the great wood. Pinmaster Pliny. I see. Oh, right. We got that thing. We got that thing once upon a time. That was a long time ago. I never come back here because your house doesn't have anything worth going to. Alright. Ooh, we get a little cutscene for it. Nice. Very classy. Oh, wow. Yeah. She's like blonde lady doing trigonometry meme there. Constructed the far site. Okay, completion quantities will be displayed in menus. There you go. Now we'll be able to tell. 72%. For some reason I thought we were at more than that already. Okay, so we can see that there are like... that there's one yellow tool... and all of these blue ones and all of these red ones we haven't got, and one spelled. Oh, okay, cool. Say it's worth more in the other game. Well, you know, be that as it may. Oh. Right. So this shows us how many of those things we have, I guess. And then we have the mementos where we only have the one, but... which is the Heart of the Green Prince. I guess we didn't use it for the thing, so we put it on a shelf in our house. Which feels kind of morbid, but hey, what are you gonna do? Well, I say we go and fight the Pinstress. She lives out here, yes. And if she wants to challenge me, then... that sounds like fun. Hey, what's this? Hey, little guy. Yeah. Ha! Fringe spider. Follow quickly. Hunter in red. Yes. This is different. This has never happened before. We have never had an honorable escort. Have I met Garabon and Zaza? Oh, yes. Oh, no, there's no way! Oh, that's Zaza. I didn't even recognize it without Garamond on top. Oh, no! Oh, no, my friends! I only see them together. Going for another extreme demon? Oh no! Which one's this one? make it drop? Cool, cool. Well, best of luck with it. You know, sometimes you play and play on a level, and then you know how it is. You just all of a sudden do perfect. All right. Wow. Alright, that's no way to evade it. Clean. Wow, really thought we had that. Next phase. Like, please say we can bring him back with a beautiful song. Oh no. Poor Garamond. Sir Knight, I am sorry. This was the only means to free you from the cursed threads. Oh, fret not, little one. Be proud. You've grown so strong. Zaza, let us rest a little, and then we'll be away. You know, when Savage Beastfly came to Bone Bottom and laid waste, the people, the bugs there, stood up and fought against them, and they built that statue out of bone shards for the little guy that stood up. You know, there's no one in Farloom is going to build a statue for Zaza and Garamond, who did as much or more for all of them as anyone ever had, including Hornet. And it's sad to just leave them there. But the game makes you. But at least we got to play him a little song. Not like that. Down and left, yes. Not like that. He can be used in multiple fights to help you as well. I have seen him show up sometimes in the Citadel and stuff. And you can duel them? Huh. Yeah, you definitely have to tell me when you conquer it. Get wrecked. Alright, so that's one of those void hearts that we're needing to get rid of, so that's good news. You know, we'll be able to... Oh, we forgot that guy. You know, that could have been better. Oh, come on. we fall too far? We did. Awesome. Here we go. Alright, there's another one of those void hearts down. Oh man, really? Oh man, I just climbed that mountain. Ah. I just climbed that thing earlier looking for a flea. Ah, man. That's so lame. Oh, man. Where's the stormward side of it? Up there? We can try to jump up again. You know, that could work. Like, wouldn't it be cool if she meant right here? I'd love to fight her right here. She doesn't. Oh, good news. We can indeed fly all the way up. Well, most of the way up. Aha! Now we're on our trail. No way, it's all the way from there. That is brutal. Ow. They call it Keystone the one move? Yep, they do that. Aha! We found her. She was all frozen. And she's not interested in singing. You know, I'm definitely gonna wish there was a bench a little closer to her. Ah, Needlebug. Who else would dare wake up Pinstress with such force? Saw my wish, I'm guessing. Here, hoping to fulfill it. I know what you're seeking, Pinstress. A death duel, an end from battle. Not caverns collapse. I can oblige. To appointment, a greater challenge still awaits. So that's something happy, and how about we begin? Let's see at least one of us end true to our nature. Hiya! Ha! Alright. Bad news is, we gotta do this run every time. Good news is, that'll give us plenty of time to figure out how to do it properly. I bet it's not even that bad. I bet it is. Well, that's not so bad. It's merely a little annoying. Wake up, you old biddy. And she fell off the map for the stun. Robbed. Right into it. Wrecked. Yeah, she definitely should have got, you know, she should have been paralyzed, dropped down, you know. It's one thing for her to teleport around, but she was stunned. Totally cheating. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. We're dead. Man. Rough. Nope. Nope, we gotta go this way around, don't we? What silk ability are you using? I don't know. Evan, I literally don't even know how to use them. I don't know what button does it. I haven't used a silk ability since they gave them to me. I don't know what it is, man. Oh, that was a long delay. Wow, contact damage from them falling. I mean, I guess it's fair. Oh, really? Okay. Okay. Using parry? Sure, man. I never use it. No! Oh, agony. No, I desperately want to get to the top. Let me lose again. Wow. There we go. I really thought we were in an alright spot for that, but I guess they did a quick reposition that I was not prepared for. Wow, okay. Just when I thought we were getting the feel for it. I mean, we're clearly not even in phase 2, so I don't know why. Terrible. There's almost certainly going to be another phase, so... Can I do this? Oh my god. I hate everything. Oh, that's obnoxious. Well, we can definitely do the run back a little quicker, huh? I think the key here is you just bait those attacks, trying to get hit by them, obviously. The charge happens, and then it's always those dashes, which means there's no reason at all to take that much damage from them, because it's always the same sequence. Wow. Knocked him over the edge for the stagger. Feels bad. We win. Right? Ah, bested fair, and yet you choose to stay the killing blow? I can test you, Pinstress, and myself for what's to come, but I will not cut you down. Despite its quakes, Farlum's demise is not as certain as it seems. I shall act to change that fate. It's true. We already know how to win. If I succeed at my task, the land that remains will require the watch of strong bugs like you. Easy one, indeed. But compared to Trobbio, well, ain't you an inspiration, making me seem a right fool, here thinking only on the end while you're looking to a future fair. Seems you beat me twice, Needlebug, both my pin's edge and my heart's resolve. Fate of resolve, wish granted. Oh, you get an achievement for that? Nice. For your talents, Needlebug, in blade and strength and restraint, take this emblem of my order. Hadn't ever thought another would be joining our slim ranks. Be as deserving a member as ever's come before. We get the pin badge, which reduces charge time of needle strike, whatever that is. Something I don't use. If you heard of Needlebug, but supposedly there's a gleaming secret hidden at this mountain's core, meant to be a marvel, or so my sister's pet once told, a giant cavern, all of crystal. If you're hanging around these heights, sometimes lying, Maybe you can just get it. First, you have to find the entrance. But you've certainly shown the skills to wriggle up in there, provided you're so inclined. Alright, so apparently there's a secret crystal cavern here. Somewhere. Probably in there somewhere. Maybe. Alright, well that went well. And that's 1% more done. Do I want to get the upgraded clever now? I think now I'm going to go to bed, actually. Yeah, you know, we found a couple of percents. Fought a couple of bosses. Excuse me. Anyway, I'm sleepy. It's good to pick the game back up, you know, fought a few bosses. I mean, there's Lost Garamond, and then Old Trobbio, and then Pinstress. So, I mean, really, I guess 3 bosses. So it was, yeah, Sid, thanks for checking it out. I'm glad you enjoyed. But yeah, no, the game's awesome. The first one's amazing. This one's super amazing too. They're very competitively priced. You know, Silksong was $20 when it came out, and certainly an awesome game. Just really wonderfully done, setting the genre standard for certain. But anyway, that's all I've got for you right now. I need to get to bed. I enjoyed having today off of work, not like normal, but tomorrow I do have to go in, so I'll be doing that. But I'm not sure what we'll play tomorrow. On my next days off, it'll probably be big chunks of Expedition 33. Again, I'm very into that game, but you know, if I just have like 45 minutes or an hour to play, I don't think that'll be enough at a time, right? You gotta little bite off a little bit more to chew, you know, for that game, at least for now. But anyway, this was a good time. Good night, Sid. Good night, Evan. Good night, Kiara. Good luck with your, oh yeah, and we got fleas too. Oh, you gotta go back to school tomorrow? Ah, alas, you know, real life comes for us all, right? Yes, and a flea as well. So thank you, Winty. Thanks, Chase, and Kiara, good luck on your level there. And, yep, good night, everybody. You just found a flea? Well, congratulations, Evan. But hopefully in the game, because it's not so exciting if you find a real one. But, good night, guys. Maybe I'll see you in another stream or video, and if not, enjoy the rest of the internet.